Today, I downloaded a program called After Effects and decided to completely revamp my YouTube channel. Never used it before, so will I be good? Will it be bad? Is my channel gonna be worse or better than before? Let's see. First things first, I downloaded every program's logo off of Google because I'm definitely gonna need those. I have a Roblox icon because why not? Studio, Roblox, I already edited the Substance Painter icon. This is the goal for everything. Make it just an outline, but you could still represent the logo. So I'll show you how to do it on this Roblox one. All we do is add a stroke. I have mine set to 10 because why not? Then convert it to a smart object, which makes it all one thing, and then we can use the magic wand to select the red and delete the red. Now it still looks like a Roblox icon. Go to blending options, add a color overlay, and change it back to red because that is the color of the icon. There we go, and we're gonna need it like this for every logo to help sell the neon effect here in a moment. Alright guys, I just finished all of the images. We got a Roblox Studio, normal Roblox, Substance Painter, which I'm having way more fun in After Effects than I ever have in Substance Painter. I can't learn that program. And then the Blender. So we have all the logos. We're going to take these into After Effects and try to make them neon. All right, fellas, it has been a fair bit of time. I would say about 2 hours, and I have finally achieved something I am slightly happy with. So I'll just play it. Yes, if you know After Effects, you probably would have gotten this done so fast, but I do not. So here we go. It's got the little Roblox icon that kind of does a little spin thing, and then it spins out, spins back in, and the gradient on the webcam border is faintly moving around it. Okay, yes, it took me way too long, and now I have to do the same thing over and over again, except without this. It would be the Roblox icon, which I have to place and everything, and then I'm going to change the colors of the webcam border as well. There's a lot more I have to do, and this is just a webcam border. The goal is the webcam and logo will match whatever program I'm doing in the video or on the stream, just to make everything nice, you know, a little more interactive. But I'm gonna get all the webcam borders done, and hopefully it won't be all night long. Alright guys, a bit of time has passed and a bit of learning has been done. These were all pretty simple until I got to the Blender one. So as you can see, if we pop this on, they are going to be a bit laggy. They're not all pre-rendered yet, but we have the Studio one here, and then we have the Roblox one here, the Robux one here, Substance, and the last one, guys, this one was a bit challenging. I'm using something for the glow, a Saber plugin, and it kind of does one thing at a time. So we had to mask out each individual color of Blender, and that was just something else, okay? But check it out. Here's how they look. The logo loads in, the gradient goes around, and then the logo loads out and back in. Just a cool little thing. I think the Substance, this one looks the best, and it'll get used the least because I'm just not there with Substance Painter, but it does look really, really cool. Here's the one that'll be getting used the most because that's where I'm at most of the time, and I really do like how these came out. However, what's next? We've done webcam borders. Dare I say I need to start, like, the starting soon screens, or, oh, I don't even know. I'll figure it out and check in. Alright guys, so here's my new webcam. As you can see, it takes up way too much of the screen, and now I'm overthinking it, so I'm gonna go figure out how to squish it and make it like a tall camera instead of a full camera. And oh man, I don't even know what after that. This project, like, it was originally supposed to take, you know, maybe a couple hours. It's been a few hours now, and I am at the bare minimum of it, so we have so much more to do. I took this screen that I previously made in After Effects, like my first ever project, and then I just took the words off of it and removed the background, so we have this very nice vignette with animated leaves. And then I made another sort of copy and paste of my webcam border, and boom, there we go. The chat, you guys can kind of see my mouse in the back. This is where my webcam will be, and this is where the chat will be. And that's the just chatting screen. We need to make text that goes up on the top right here, and maybe some social media things that go down here at the bottom. But then this screen will be done, and we have the full idea of our stream and the sort of angle slash design we want to go towards. Alright bros, first off, look at this little live border that's going around my camera right now. That is very, very cool. Now, we're going to set up where we want to display our socials. We're going to have our Roblox profile, because live streams, everyone asks the name. Then we're going to have Twitter, the Roblox profile, Twitter, and I think I'm going to do Instagram as well, which Instagram has a lot of colors in the logo, and that's going to be kind of hard. Anyways, here's what I want to do. I don't want everything to be too crazy, so we're not going to do a whole border. I think we're going to do just a line at the bottom. So if I adjust this end offset to somewhere like this, now we just have a nice line. And then if we grab our Robux icon, let's go ahead and move that as well, so it just fits better. Now that we have this, I think I'll be adding the name text in OBS Studio. Number one, because if everything is animated, it might just be a little too overbearing, and if it's text, ideally you want to see it and be able to read it very easily. So here's what I have for the Roblox one, and then to change it to the other ones, we're just gonna have to trace out the logos, give them a glow, and then change this color. All right, guys, so I just added a saber layer onto this solid layer and then overlaid it on this text. So now if I edit anything here, glow intensity, stuff like that, it edits this just chatting text, and this is what I'm gonna have on the top. Now, if I go to the start size and the end size, I can edit all of this and keyframe it however I want. Maybe, let me see. We should do offset instead of size. Yeah, that's how I get a cool there. So I don't know exactly how I want to animate this yet. I just know I do want to animate it, and I also know that I want it to be white because that is the theme of our just chatting screen. In fact, I am gonna go to one of these and just take our transforms, I believe. Nope, it is our effects. And I'm gonna copy those keyframes and paste them over to the text layer. All right, guys, we just rendered out our text. Now, I guess I could just show you on this. So just chatting screen, check it out. We have all of our socials down at the bottom. Let me close our folders as well. And now we need to add in a media source. We're gonna call this chatting text. You guys can't see what I'm doing right now because it's working in OBS, and that's it. Anyways, chatting text, make sure that is on loop. Click OK, and look at that, guys. Now we have a animated just chatting, which I think looks really, really nice. And I would say that this scene is done. I mean, maybe I'll put this a little more over here, or we can really play around with the positions. I don't mind this though. I like kind of that offset. Looks pretty cool to me. I would say this just chatting screen is done. If I pop up any YouTube live stream, every Roblox live stream is Robux. Like, wow. Maybe that's the meta I'm missing. Anyways, if I pop out the chat, it will automatically start using the chat in this OBS scene. So check this out right here, and that will fill up all the way to the top. Super cool, super easy. Now we need a starting soon screen, which I'm gonna use what I previously made with that brick background, and then add on my socials and of course a starting soon animated. All right, guys, so far so good. Let's show you everything we've gotten done in this bit of time. So first off, if I go to videos, okay, you can see that there is a studio border. I've also set up hotkeys to switch this border instantly with one button. So let's say we're in Roblox playing a game, boom, we have a Roblox border, which is the live border for some reason. I'll fix that. Let's say we're doing a Robux giveaway, boom, we got one for that. How about if we're in Blender? Guys, I think you're getting the point. After that, we just did the starting soon screen, which looks pretty decent, if I say so myself. We have the just chatting screen, which I already showed you guys. Also looks pretty good. And we have the stream ending screen as well. What is left to do is a channel banner and a profile picture, which, yikes. How? We're gonna figure it out. We will be doing it in Photoshop though, since none of that has to be animated. Alright, I do have a couple ideas. I definitely want to keep with the dark and neon aesthetic with the leaves, but maybe I'm gonna replace the leaves with cash and Robux icons, because I think that's just, I don't know, I be feeling it sometimes, you know? I be trying to speak into existence the wealth, I guess. First thing I did was grab this YouTube banner off of Google. Now we're just going to kind of snip out this middle section. Perfect, and now we can start adding all of our decorations. First thing I want is our brick background, which we are gonna have to scale quite a bit. And let's put it behind. This is gonna show us exactly what our banner is. I wonder if I could make those smaller, so there's more bricks, and link them together a little bit. Hear me out, guys, on some surgeon stuff. I'm gonna overlay them like this, which is very hard to see the line already, and then I'm going to very low hardness erase this line. Look at that, bro. Even zooming in like this, you can't tell. That's what I'm talking about. Up next, let's grab our vignette, and we're gonna stretch this pretty much. It might be okay like that, actually. Yes, I like that a lot. Now, recently I made this thumbnail for a live stream I was doing. I'm gonna copy and paste the Robux thing because I do think it turned out super, super cool. And these are huge color pops on what would normally be not too colorful. There we go. Let's make these a lot smaller. And we're gonna put one over here, and we might as well convert that. And we're just going to duplicate it and flip. We might want to put these behind the vignette so they're not super distracting. I think that looks pretty good. And I'm actually going to duplicate the vignette 1 or 2 times just to darken those up even more. Now we just need to type our name. Make sure we are using the font for my rebrand. I've been using Avenir. There we go. And now we need to make this neon. So I think the best way for me to go about this, I'm going to just make it big and take up this holes. And this will give us a huge space to work on, as well as a dark background. All right, guys, so what we're going to do to have this sort of outlined effect is our text, and we're going to add a stroke to it that is a different color than the white that we already have. And we want it to be visible on this black background, so we'll make it red. Now, all we gotta do is convert this to a smart object, and we're gonna click all of the white areas because we're gonna be deleting those, and then it will only be an outline of the text. Perfect. Let's drop a color overlay on this, and we're gonna make it probably an orange. I feel like that's just been the row builder colors. I can't lie. All right, guys, so I changed this up a little bit. I had stroke set to inside, set that to outside, so we had a little bit more spacing. And I have something in After Effects called Deep Glow, which is a beautiful neon effect. I think I'm going to export this into After Effects and then use Deep Glow from there and export that frame. It'll give a lot better of a neon effect. And we're definitely chasing after some nice neons. Alright guys, just like that, I added the Deep Glow effect onto the word and exported it. Here it is on the banner, and man, it's looking pretty good. To put this in context, my current banner looks like this, and it's got some cool moments on it, right? This GFX was really nice. Even then, I was killing the neon vibes, but the composition of it is just horrible. So we're gonna change the profile picture and the banner. The new banner is done, at least for the most part. And let's start a square canvas for the profile picture. All I'm gonna do is take my current one and make it a PNG, add a glow behind it, and then add the brick wall. And just like this, which I'm using After Effects more than Photoshop because this glow is just so nice. This way I get to keep pretty much my same profile picture, but it fits with the new branding of the channel. You don't want to completely change these or people might not remember who you are, and we don't want that. Now we have our profile picture and our banner and all of our branded scenes. Let's get everything ported onto YouTube and see how it looks. Guys, look at this. I think maybe I'll have to work on a new thumbnail style as well, but I'm not too sure how I'm gonna do that one yet. We have the new overlay for the streams. We have an overall just better looking channel. Look at this before and after. This looks like a whole child. This looks like a slightly more grown child. I think everything looks way better than it did, especially for my first, I think this took 2 days in After Effects. I'm not mad at it. Let's get into some questions. Question number 1 starts off with keep up the good work, man. You are inspiring. And then the question is, will you add a speed limit zone for the dream game? That's an idea. I'm not opposed to it. Is it gonna be in for alpha? Probably not. But I think it could be a cool idea later, and that would also give the police team something to sort of harass drivers for. Hey man, you are not obeying the speed limit. Here's a ticket. Question number 2. Does anyone know where to get custom material packs from? Honestly, man, custom, maybe, maybe not. I would just go into the Roblox toolbox, type in material pack, and there is thousands and thousands of custom materials. And they're in the toolbox, so 9 times out of 10, you're probably going to be okay to use them. But guys, that is going to wrap it up for today. If you did enjoy and want to see more content like this, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Have a great day. Later.